here it comes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Harper now. Fourth on the National League home run leaderboard. Out there to center. Sizing this one up. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The relay. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now it's Alec Bohm. To third. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. JT Realmuto steps in.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 4 round trippers in the last 5 games.
Ball one, no
First
strike.
offering misses badly for ball one. Gonzalez in his 8th season, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizes this one up. 2 down. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Nick Castellanos.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy. Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so can every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball there. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
A couple of singles back to back. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. That one to first. Torkelson. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 3-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Grounded to third, could be two. Boom. Over to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Brian Reynolds, the next to hit, takes ball one. The Phils leading by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And there's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Castellanos makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing across here this half. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Turner now. The line to kick the pitch. And he deals. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. Ball 1, no strikes. Man at first, one away. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out to center. 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So 2 on with 2 away. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. And a foul ball. Two outs. That one the other way, and foul ball. Oh, and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Out to center, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Phillies leave a couple, but they lead at 3-0. Structure our society. We built this economy, slaving through atrocity. Back here at PNC Park, here's O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Kicks and fires. Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And a foul ball. Cruz on at first, nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Edward Olivares now at the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting reporter? Runner on the go. Foul ball. The Pirates trailing by 3. Bottom half of inning number 2. Boom. Over to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-0.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now back, second base, Edmundo Sosa.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Edmundo Sosa. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So, man aboard, Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. High fly ball down the left field line. Reynolds on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Hung up in a rundown now. Tag and he's out. Try to get back and that will end the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. First pitch misses. Just missed. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. And a good eye there. And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone. Full count now. And down on strikes. One gone, bottom of the third inning. And the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. There's a strike. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Strike 2. On the ground, right side. Sosa. Fires over to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
The second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Liover Peguero. Wouldn't chase that time. Line, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately.
Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. The Turnpike series continues now as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one drilled left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a leadoff double. So a man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Whit Merrifield. Swing and a ball popped up. Peguero in position. Hauls it in for the out. And now here is Harper. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Johan Oviedo, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Man at second. And ball 1. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. And that'll fall for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. The Phillies trying to break this one open here in game one of this three-game set. Gonzalez checks over to first, and he's back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. And that's ball one. Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. Quickly to second for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3. And that will end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits. No errors. And 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Phillies 3 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball for a strike. 1-1.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
And that's in the dirt. On the ground to third. Slings to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
That catches the top part of the zone, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Righty delivers. And that one cutting but missing down low. Left-hand batter waits, and that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Torkelson takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Fought off foul. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Ground ball could be 2. So the bases are loaded here. 1 man gone. Now it's the right fielder, Edward Olivares. The 0-1. On the ground, Harper. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Michael A. Taylor, the next Pirate to hit. That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. The Phils up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Rounds third, heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates tie the game. It's 3-0.
He was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
Runner on the move. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Runner at second, 2 down. Inside ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
And a pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right.
Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. The wind and the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wind and the pitch. In the air, right side. Olivares sizing this one up. And there's one down.
Well, Boog, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Real Muto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, short hop to third. Whips it across, and Real Muto is out.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Bryson.
This is Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. That one hit to right. And it drops in.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
And now Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Stop off of first with 2 away. Bounce to the left side. They get the force, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now the Pirates leadoff man, number 19. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers.
1-0.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's down and away. Harper hustling after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. In the air, right field. Castellanos makes the catch for the out. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 13.
Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. The new pitcher in the game, Aaron Nola.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that started left for him.
Swings through that one for strike 2. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Castellanos snags it for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Ryan Reynolds here. On the corner for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
now batting, shortstop,
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Reynolds around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 4-3. He's in there.
Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's up.
Castellanos on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at third, 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The pitch. High fly ball out into left center field. Merrifield gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 5 and the Phillies 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And that one pulled foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner, the next to hit. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Pirates holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
the left fielder, number 9.
Whit Merrifield stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Torkelson, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Pirates 5 and the Phillies 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. Just missed.
You know, these Pirates doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Liner snagged it first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Aguero up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
2 out, space is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Then it remains 5-3. Colin Holderman gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Line drive out of in center field.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ground ball, Torkelson. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Castellanos is out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Now a chance for Alec Bohm. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, right field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, number 19. And that one is in for a strike. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. That one misses. 1-2 to count. That's inside.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Jump throw. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Now the number 2 hitter, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bounce to third. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
Here's the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. That misses, and that is ball 1. And that one clips the corner.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left.
2-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Now the throw to first on the run. An acrobatic play to end the inning. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Dowry Moretta.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And here it comes. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a pitch. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
The 1-2. In the air, center field. Taylor puts it away, and there's one away. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Designated hitter, Bryson Stott.
That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Leaping, and he brought it back. 2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. In the air, out towards right center. Taylor sizing this one up. He's got it, and that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the bottom of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there, 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one not close. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him looking. And now one away.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
The line to kick the pitch. That's a little bit low. And the righty deals. And another ball. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Up next for the Pirates, Edward Olivares. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. That's to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Runner at first with 2 away. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Michael A. Taylor. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. And that just misses. Olivares leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That's outside. Now 2-2. At the belt and fires. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. And a pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on third.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. In to score from first, and it's now 5-4. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Aguero throws to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Harper can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And he deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The Phillies down to their final strike. That one way outside, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show,